So with respect to that, I think Marvel's done a great job of shedding light on the female perspective throughout this show.
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Yo, what's up? Rooks here. Y'all know how my reviews do. We short and sweet, we to the point. We here to talk about She-Hulk, and I like to look at myself as someone who knows a thing or two about going green, you know what I'm saying? So let's get right to it. We left episode 2. She taking a huge case for Emil Brodsky, you know, the abomination. He's still that guy, but he escaped prison was what we left on. Turns out he did not escape prison. Wong had something to do with it, but they'll explain all of that. I'm not here to give you spoilers and make you not watch the episode. I'm here to tell you that you should watch the episode. Marvel, through 3 episodes of She-Hulk, I have to say they're doing a good job. Not a great job, but a good job. I'm still entertained. I'm still very much, how should I put this? Engaged. Definitely, I'm engaged, and I'm looking forward to what's coming next. I think they're building up towards something, and they won't let us down. I was worried at the beginning, but as you can see, I'm all in. I'm looking wild as hell, and we definitely went green. I'm keeping the red. So, my man's Wong is involved. He brings comedic value in his own way. The show's been funny for 3 episodes. It has hints of action, but the action's been funny. We're waiting for things to get serious. We're waiting for things to get intense. And I think we're getting to that. I think episode 4 is going to have that. I think episode 5 is definitely going to have that. I think based on what we saw in episode 3, there are greater things coming. So let's get to the fact that she's under a lot of pressure from the media because, you know, she came out, she's She-Hulk, and everybody knows. And then she's going to take this case of a villain, though he's on parole, and whatever happened to a second chance, right? If he's eligible for parole, that means he's granted an opportunity for a second chance. They did not say indefinite lockup or life or anything of that sort. So we have to give him the opportunity to rehabilitate, or say that he can rehabilitate himself. I feel like that is a very real life factor in the show. There are many real life factors in the show, and we're going to dive into that right away. Starting with She-Hulk. All right, she is a lawyer. You know, I think she deserves some respect for that, and she's fighting for that right now, and not necessarily getting what she wants, but there's an opportunity and she's going to seize it, and I respect that. I respect the ambition. And being a woman in this world is, you know, not easy at all. And trying to be taken professionally seriously is not easy. And she's really good at her job. So the news now has it that she's been rejected by the Avengers. Here comes the rumors. There's even a rumor that her and the Abomination are going to have a baby. A whole bunch of stirred up nonsense. A news interview towards the end of the show where they're not even taking her seriously. Not even allowing her to, you know, speak her truth about what's going on and what to expect from her. And I feel like all of that are real life tones that we take for granted, or we don't pay too much attention to until there's absolute uproar. So with respect to that, I think Marvel's done a great job of shedding light on the female perspective throughout this show. Also, though, I think this is really important, some fools try to jump her. And we all think that, you know, they're trying to beat her up, but it's all a distraction. were trying to extract her DNA, which leads me to believe that something great is in the works. All right, we got a big fight on our hands, and I don't think it will be the Abomination. I could be wrong. All right, I see him maybe playing some more roles in this, but I see a bigger villain at play. That's the good part about having to tune in next week and watch it all over again. It gets funnier because that stupid punk lawyer that they were with at the other firm shows up at her firm and is like, yo, I've been defrauded and I need someone to represent me. Turns out he was dating some sort of like elf chick who was living on New Asgard, who can shapeshift, and he thought he was dating Megan Thee Stallion. What a fool. And Megan Thee Stallion drives a Volkswagen Passat. Oh, this is going to get a lot of promo. Megan and She-Hulk do have a lot in common, though. That body, yaddy, yaddy. They run through that a lot. I'm not going to tell you how that part ends because that's too funny, and I don't want to ruin what is really a good joke that he's the butt of. But there are people, you know, they show all of the reviews, all the people talking about how they feel about She-Hulk, and of course it got to be the one young brother, and I don't blame you, bro. We are geeked out, so I'm going to say it. He was like, yo, I'd smash. That was his one moment in the show, being interviewed. And since we're geeked out, let's get to it. Who feels that way? Who feels like She-Hulk is attractive? That's a question I'm going to pose to everybody. Answer it, tag me, at me, whatever. All right, I know a lot of people who find anime characters to be attractive, and they're drawn out to be that way. So if you feel that way, you feel that way. It is what it is. But who, if they ran into She-Hulk, would shoot their shot? Holla at me with that one. There are a number of cameos, and I think a really funny one towards the end. And 29 minutes in, there is an after credit scene. It's just for giggles, but I think it's great. It's a good way to start your day, or a good way to end your night. But She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, through 3 episodes is great. It's must see right now, and I think it will only get better. And I think we got some boom and bang to look forward to, because we definitely got the funny. We definitely know who she is and mostly what she's capable of. It's time for her to get tested. So, Marvel, it's all on you. Don't drop the ball here. Let's get cracking, popping, whatever. Episode 4, they're on towards the end of the series. This should be one of your best series for Disney Plus. And Rook is out. Holla at me.
Yeah, they talking about me, yeah, they talking about me. Cause when you getting money, that's when niggas talk about you. But they can talk about me, promise that I'm getting money. And they can say what they want, but they ain't fucking with me.